So, ladies and gentlemen, I've always wanted to do that. I moved these guys out of my 60. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's 6 female bettas in there. I got 3 peacock gudgeons in here. I got a piece of wood from the 60 because I'm redoing that tank once again. And yeah, it looks pretty nice, not gonna lie. I have a shop light up there that I got from my job, probably back during Christmas, because it's not a regular item that we carry. It's sort of like a seasonal item. But anyways, I have it hooked on to my handy dandy light switch, so I can actually turn it off this way and turn it on. It's really nifty. Anyways, about the tank itself, it is a 20 long, just like the tank below with my 3 male bettas. It's pretty simple. It's a modge podge of leftover plants from other tanks, if you can't tell. I got like crazy amounts of bacopa. I have a Tetra Whisper filter in there, keeping the water nice and shiny. Everybody gets along pretty well because, like I said, they came out of the 60s, so they already know who is who and what is what. I got a little bit of fighting going on, nothing too serious. You see everybody has their fins. I do have one kind of rough looking peacock gudgeon in there. I think that's the one over there by the filter. He appears to have like something going on with his jaw, but it looks to be like he got into a fight rather than something that may be internal or something like parasitic or something like that. So I'm just keeping an eye on it and keeping this tank nice and clean for him and see what happens. Then we're going to talk about my ghetto background. It's just 2 white pieces of paper. That's just so that it can reflect more light into the tank itself. This tank still gets a lot of natural light from the patio door, which is right over here. And I'm eventually going to put a background on it that matches this one down here in the male betta tank. It just had a water change, so it might look a little bit dusty from all the debris and stuff that I've been getting out of it. But as you can see, it's just a standard black background, which is actually made of this material right here, which is a Clorox contact paper. It's the type of paper that you use, or rubber bottom that you use on the bottom of like your kitchen drawers or your kitchen cabinet shelves, and you can actually wipe it down. It's pretty water resistant. I have it on the back of the 60 as well, and I think that it would make this tank look really nice. I do plan on adding some more wood in here and maybe getting some more fish in here too. I know it looks kind of crowded right now, but that's because they're pretty much everywhere. They have their own swimming area. There's not a lot of plants in the front. A lot of the plants are in the back. There's plenty of hiding spots if somebody needs some privacy. But I'm thinking of adding some bottom feeders in here. And that's about it. I'm not really doing much else with this tank besides putting more wood in it. But yeah, I kind of like it. The substrate is a new type of substrate I've never really used before, ever. It's Floramax, and I'll leave a link to it in the description. Not sure if it's going to grow any plants, to be honest with you. So what I did is I added some Safe Zorb in there. A lot of these plants, like I said, came out of other tanks. This bacopa right here actually came out of my fry grow out tank. That is now the Endler tank, which is up there. And I'm just trying to get rid of basically all the stems and replace it with the guppy grass over there. Here's a nice female betta for you. And I think the tank is doing much better. It's cranking out a lot of endlers, to be honest. I think I have close to 50 in there now, which is good. That's what I want. But anyway, back to this tank. Like I said, I did take this out of the 60. It just wasn't, it didn't make sense in the setup because of how wide this piece of wood is. Now that tank is just opaline gouramis and my rainbow fish. Still has the loaches in it, my otocinclus, and my rubber lip pleco. God, I couldn't remember his name. But yeah, that's what's going on in that tank. I'm thinking of replacing this piece of wood for something that's a little bit more taller, just so that it fills that space better. There's a lot of stem plants in that tank and a lot of carpeting plants that just couldn't carpet because there was this piece of wood in the way. So I decided to add it to this tank, and I think it looks pretty great. And above the lady tank, I have my Arthur tank, which also houses my yellow cherry shrimp. I'm gonna be careful where I'm stepping. This tank right here, I barely touch at all, if you can't tell. Sometimes I wipe the glass. I think I haven't wiped the glass in like the second time since I set this tank up. I don't touch it. I have very bad luck with shrimp, and I'm hoping that this tank will be more successful for shrimp. The lighting is another shop light. I do need to throw a background back there, but it's a shop light. I did buy a screen lid. I just have to put it on there so that Mr. Arthur doesn't get out. He has gotten out twice already, so yeah, bad little crayfish. Now, even though I have been very unsuccessful in the past with shrimp, I do have little babies in here. And there's another little mommy. Plenty of little babies. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can. There's another little baby. There's another little baby. And some more little babies. I'm really happy about this because I suck at shrimp. The substrate is sand and crushed coral. I got these guys from Sargent Tank about a month and a half ago, almost 2 months now. So I haven't touched this tank, like I said, since I set it up, other than adding some of these escaping rocks in here. I do want to probably add some more PVC pipes, but as far as water changes, I think the last time I did a water change in here was about 2 weeks ago, and I'm probably not going to do another one in another week, so that's that. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to try to find some more wood for this tank and really make it nice and pretty. Like I said, I'm not touching this tank ever. I'm probably not going to update on it because I don't want any bad luck or anything on it. I really want to be successful with my shrimp that I've been sucking at for years. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. So there's like an insane amount of babies in here. I didn't even notice. There's probably 4 over there. And the reason why there's so much algae in here, once again, is not just because I don't touch this tank, but because of the patio window. For some reason, this stone really likes to grab algae. There's a random cricket somewhere around here.